Today on Digital Age Family Safety, we take a look at media and mental health. Have you ever experienced anxiety or perhaps even dread when interacting with your devices? For many people, technology and media can become a major source of frustration and even trauma in the digital age. The media we consume can have major effects on our lives, especially when it comes to our mental health. For parents, these challenges become more difficult when teaching children and teens how to interact with media and technology. Sister Nancy shares why families need to take seriously media and mental health.
Hey there. I want to talk about something that affects so many families. That is how screens, especially video games and endless social media scrolling, can impact kids' mental health. We all know screens are everywhere, at home, in school, even in our pockets. And they can be fun, creative, and even educational. But too much screen time can quietly start to affect children emotionally, socially, and spiritually. Think about video games. They're designed to keep kids engaged. The rewards, the levels, the competition, and it's easy for hours to slip by. Even when kids are playing with friends online, it doesn't replace the need for real face-to-face connection. It can leave them feeling isolated or lonely, even if they're active in a virtual world. Then there's doom scrolling, endlessly swiping through feeds or news. It's like kids' minds are on a constant treadmill, restless and anxious, always craving the next bit of stimulation. Over time, this can make it hard for them to focus, to rest, or even to just enjoy being still. Social media also brings comparisons. Kids see only the highlights of others' lives, the fun posts, the perfect pictures, and can start feeling like they don't measure up. For children who are already sensitive or have special social or emotional needs, this pressure can feel even heavier. A parent's role is to guide children in balance by setting limits and monitoring their use. We want them to enjoy media, but not be ruled by it. Their worth doesn't come from a game score or a follower count or a trending post. It comes from being a beloved child of God. When kids feel restless, anxious, or empty after hours online, it's often a sign that their hearts are craving something deeper: connection, stillness, and your loving attention. Make sure they have abundant outdoor playtime, keeping all the devices inside. This is why family time, outdoor play, prayer, or simply being present together makes such a difference. When we teach kids to pause, reflect, and choose media that uplifts, we help them grow into the balanced and resilient young people God created them to be. So, guiding your kids with presence, conversation, and prayer really helps them navigate media in ways that protect their mental health and nurture their hearts. With faith and guidance, screens can be part of a healthy, balanced life and not a source of stress, anxiety, or isolation.
So today, the biggest challenges that parents and caregivers face with children and technology and social media are many. When we look at social media, there's so much negativity, bad messages, or things that oppose our value system. There's all kinds of things that are happening in the brain when we're on screens, and it's so important that parents know basic information about mental health issues during childhood and adolescent years.
When we're thinking about media use and how that affects family life and mental health, I'm seeing a lot of children and adolescents really struggle with their mental health, in large part due to their use of technology in certain ways. Parents are discovering that their child or adolescent is having issues with cyberbullying, or their mental health is deteriorating partially because of their technology use. The first thing to do is to not judge them, just trying to be compassionate and actively listening. I think it really helps them to not only feel heard, but you can develop proactive strategies together, problem solving together as a family, which are great adulting skills that they can use for the rest of their life.
You know, as people of faith, it's so important that when we do have a relationship with God, that's a moral compass for us, so that we're able to teach our children to navigate life, but also to make good decisions.
It's time for Sister Nancy's tips for parents about media and mental health.
Tip number 1, check in often. Talk with your kids about what they see and feel online, and make sure your kids know they can come to you anytime and with anything. Tip number 2, set healthy limits. Help them balance screen time with sleep, play, and prayer. As children demonstrate growing discernment about their own media experiences, involve them in adjusting family decisions matching their capacity for self-regulation. Tip number 3, have honest conversations. Have age-appropriate conversations with your kids about online bullying and suicide prevention. Tip number 4, nurture mind, body, and soul together. Prioritize physical exercise, engagement with nature, creative hobbies, and artistic expression. It's good to unplug from time to time. Tip number 5, trade digital tracking for unsupervised play. Practice letting kids out of your sight without devices to overcome parental anxiety about unstructured, independent play. Saint Monica is best known as the mother of Saint Augustine, bishop and doctor of the church who in his early days followed an undisciplined life. Monica was a woman of great Christian faith whose fidelity in praying for his soul was rewarded when she saw his conversion toward the end of her life. Now from heaven, she can intercede for all parents who are concerned for their children's well-being. Saint Monica, intercede for our family as we strive toward virtue individually and together. Help us to trust our children to the Lord, imitating your confidence that the Lord loves them even more than we do. Amen.
Let us know what you think about digital age family safety. Stay connected by subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to like and share this video with your family and friends.